Closer. Just while we're here, I'll tell you what is handy with these vass waders. There's a pocket just there on the inside. You can just put like your stuff in there, easy access, and you can't lose it. But anyway, I'm just gonna quickly show you what bait we're using today. I've got 2 rods out. On the first rod, got a flapper rig with just juicy ragworm on. With that, we're hoping to pull in maybe a few potential little bass. They're still knocking about. We don't know. This is the first time we've been like beach fishing in a few weeks. So we've been doing the course fishing. Go and check them episodes if you haven't already. But on this second rod, what I'm going to do is, this is bait that we had from last time we were out. It's pretty much squid and black lugworm. It is frozen, but I've just purchased this. I don't even know what the device is called. Basically got 2 pins. I put the squids on one pin and the black lugworm on the other pin, slid them both on individually, and then just pretty much just wrapped them with elastic. Nice and simple, but for beginners I highly recommend getting one because it stops. Without one, every time I've done it by hand, the bait starts bending. With this, it keeps it nice and straight. It's ideal, it's easier to wrap as well, so if you're beginning and you want to have a go at it, I definitely recommend you get some of these. Straight in the pocket, nicely done, and elastic. So this is going on a, basically it's a pennel pulley rig. It's basically 2 hooks. There's no real reason I'm using the pulley. It's just my preferred choice of rig, to be honest. In fact, I'll show you how I'm going to do this now actually. Some old elastic on there, doesn't really matter too much. So I'm basically going to feed it through. Imagine that's like a live ragworm and it's the head. I'm just going to go into the squid body as if it was the head. I'm going to feed it round the hook as much as I can, all the way to the bottom of the bait, then come through the bottom of the bait. The squid bodies, that's the toughest skin, tougher than the black lug. And then as I bend it back round the top where I originally came through, over the eye of the hook, and it straightens itself out, and that's in there nice and tight. Then with this top hook, I'm going to grip it near the top, close to my bait, wrap it twice, and then just come through the top, the opposite way round, through the skin again, and then that's nice and tight, that, through the top and the bottom. So with this, and then obviously you can, if you want, wrap that again with the elastic to strengthen it, but because I've gone through the body, it's quite tight anyway, so I'm not going to bother doing that. Then obviously that just, the weight clips onto the bottom hook, and that's good to go. With that, it is hopefully a cod bait. I've seen a few YouTube videos, people are pulling cod out at like Chesil Beach. We're down in Southbourne, hopefully they're here. I've never caught a cod before, we can catch a cod tonight, absolutely buzzing. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to catch a smooth hand in the summer season, We gave it our best shot. Like, those who've been following the channel know we only started 7 months ago. We're trying our best, we're learning. There's always next season. But now we're after cod. If we can catch a cod, we'll be taking it home, cooking it and eating.
I want to catch something. Oh yeah, yeah. I want to find something. Oh yeah, yeah. Ooh, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I want to find some.
So what are your first impressions on the waders?
It's good, but I keep all the pocket
What about the pocket in the middle?
yeah, it's got the bits and bobs in, but
You're just not used to them, are you? So what's the solution to that problem then? But other than that, do you feel like you're protected against the elements? I've just been over there near that groin getting a few like camera shots. I was literally waist deep in the water. I felt safe as houses, mate. Problem is, what good are waders without fish?
I want to lose something. Oh yeah, yeah. I want to have something. Oh yeah, yeah.
well, was it a bait?
That was so heavy. Proper heavy. Thinking it might have been this. It's proper dug in the sand because them pins, they hadn't like, you know, gone back on themselves. So when I was reeling it in, I must have just been digging into the sand the whole time. You know what I mean?
You talked to me?
Yeah.
I thought you talked to me.
These pins,
Yeah.
2 of them had come back, and them 2 were still that way. So as I'm reeling in, they must have just been digging into
Oh,
the
right,
sand.
yeah. Got ya.
So how'd you get them? How'd you loosen them up?
Just bend them over. Right, Sally?
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Don't know how well you can see that boat, but it's a fishing trawling boat, and there's loads of birds. I'm guessing seagulls, all flying at the back end of that boat. The question is, what fish is that boat trying to catch? And I'm thinking, is it cod? Do they know something we don't? Are the cod here already? Are they out early, just hoping you can catch some? Or are they after something else? Point is, they've been trawling since we've got here, left and right, left and right, left and right. I'm hoping they're after cod and the cod are here. And if they are, will they come close enough to shore for us to catch them? Will there be any left after they're done with them? Don't know, but there's a lot of birds at the back of that boat, so hopefully that's a good sign. As time will tell. The sun's starting to go down a bit. Sun sets about 7 p.m. at the moment. It's the 17th of October 2020. It is getting a bit colder, I'm not gonna lie. But to be fair, the beaches are a bit more empty than they have been in the summer, which is nice. The tide's really far out, but there's fishermen out either side of us on the beaches as well, so do they know something we don't? They look like professionals as well, to be fair. I don't know. Just keeping an eye on the rods, keep the baits on rotation. Doesn't appear to be any crab because every time I reel the me rod back in, the bait's still on. So that's a good sign. No crab, no seaweed, no people, no wind. Problem is, with no wind, there's no waves, and I don't know how cods hunt. What I know of bass is a bass in a crash is more likely to just go for it, the bait, whereas a bass in calm waters is more picky about, sort of like carp. You can pick the bait up, spit it out, de-analyse it a bit more, whereas in a crash the instinct kicks in, grab the food while you can. I'm thinking a cod's the same. Are we going to catch cod in calm waters, or do we need a bit of a crash? I don't know, but that's what we're out here to find out. That's what this channel's about, innit? You got to test the waters, as I say. But we're out here. It's going to start going dark soon, which really, that's what we're after, because the fish feel more safe to come out and hunt, don't they? Because it's dark, they're less likely to be captured by a predator themselves. Whereas if it's broad daylight, obviously they're more on edge. So when we're going dark, hopefully we'll have a bit more luck. But yeah. Just while I've got you, if you enjoyed this channel, like, don't forget to subscribe and you know, leave some comments, leave us a like so we know we're doing the right thing. If there's anything that you want to see us do, or anywhere you want to see us go, let us know. If you've got any tips for us, you know, leave them in the comments to help us catch a carp this winter. That's what we're after. So if you've got any tips for us to catch a cod, not a carp, any tips for us to catch a cod, baits, locations, rigs, let us know, leave us a comment. May what?
Wouldn't go that far.
how quick the tide can change. I literally, Layla just come back from the chippy, ate a portion of chips. My dad caught that place, looked at me rods, and you've seen it yourself, knee deep in the sea. Jesus. Yeah, Rayla's had a second. Little place again. I have to call this place. Place.
It's a good one. Tiny.
Yeah, better than nothing though.
Oh, my bait's gone.
My dad's just struck again. Looks like a place from here. What is it?
Right, I can't see this.
Place. You sure you didn't just put that in your pocket and bang it back on while I was down there?
See it? So the darkness is coming.
Yeah.
Maybe it might be the fish now.
The geezer down there, he's saying for cod, it's got to be murky waters.
What's making waters?
Well, this is crystal clear, innit? But I'm thinking maybe the darkness.
Sorry.
Any time will tell, I suppose.
That was on Black Lug, that.
Was it? Oh yeah. So that's
Well,
raglan.
same rag until later.
Yeah. Nice. Go in, you got waders on. You're scared to get your feet wet.
See you later.
You haven't got Reebok Classics on now. My dad's on.
It's over.
It's over, so.
Why are you always so small?
I don't know.
I'm grateful.
What was that on? Rag.
Yeah.
So 2 place and 1 Dover sole. I mean, why couldn't it have been like 42 centimetres just to take it home and eat it?
Waste of time.
I haven't got waders on.
Why are you always so small?
What have you got? Oh, Dover sole.
Got a Dover sole?
Quite a nice size, to
It
be
is.
fair. That is a nice size.
It is, isn't it?
You happy with that?
I'm happy.
What's that, Amp? What have you got now? Hey. Yeah, look. Hold it so that the nose is
Yeah.
cupped in your hand like that.
Okay.
Like, but face it away from you.
Okay.
Like, in your hand now. Underneath, that's it. And in that way it can't slide out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just
Beauty.
grips in your fingers. Nice.
Beauty.
Nicely done. Beauty. What's that then?
Number 3.
Sweet. Nothing.
Maybe it was a proper bounce as well.
That's annoying.
Joking.
I'm waiting on you.
Mate, I was as quick as I could.